I told you. You could take just a pencil, a wire, a battery, same, and turn it into a magnet strong enough to move a compass. And even crazier, what if I told you that by moving a wire through Earth's invisible magnetic field, you can generate electricity for entire cities? No magic, no tricks, just physics. So what invisible force is doing all of this? Let's find out. Hey there, junior scientists. Welcome back to Learn with Mike. Today we're unlocking one of the most powerful discoveries in science, electromagnetism. We're going to see how electricity creates magnetism, magnetism creates electricity, and how this powers the real world. And the best part? We're not just learning it, we're going to see it happen. So grab your science goggles and let's jump in. Quick note, if you haven't watched my video on electricity and magnets yet, go check that out first. It'll make this video way easier to understand. All right, let's begin. Imagine this. You take a pencil, you wrap a wire around it many times, then you connect it to a battery. The moment electricity starts flowing, something strange happens. The pencil turns into a magnet. This is called a solenoid, a coil of wire. And when current flows through it, each loop creates a small magnetic field. All those fields combine together, and suddenly you get a strong, focused magnetic force. This is called an electromagnet. But here's the key idea. No electricity means no magnet, and electricity flowing means magnet is on. Now bring a compass near your coil. Normally it points north. But when you turn the battery on, the needle moves. It may even twitch or spin. Why? Because now there are two magnetic fields, Earth's magnetic field and the coil's magnetic field. And the compass reacts to the stronger local one. So we just proved something huge. Electric current creates magnetism. Now let's upgrade our experiment and add more wire loops. What happens if we wrap more wire? We get a stronger magnet, and hence more paper clips are lifted because every loop adds more magnetic force. Now let's add another battery in series. We have more current flowing and consequently a stronger magnetic field. So we learn that more loops and more current, both, result in a stronger magnet. This is exactly how engineers design real machines. Now zoom out. Earth itself is a giant magnet. Deep inside Earth, moving molten iron creates a huge magnetic field around the planet. That's why compasses work. They align with Earth's invisible magnetic field. But here's where things get really interesting. Because now we go from electricity to magnetism to electricity. Imagine holding a long wire like a jump rope. Now swing it through Earth's invisible magnetic field. As the wire moves, it cuts across magnetic field lines. And something incredible happens. Electrons in the wire start moving and current is produced. This is called electromagnetic induction. So motion plus magnetic field equals electricity. The faster you move it, the more electricity you generate. This is not just a classroom experiment. This is exactly how power plants work. Inside generators, coils spin magnets, create a field, wires move through it, and electricity comes out. That electricity powers lights, homes, schools, and entire cities. Before we continue, try this experiment at home because the effect looks like magic. Place an empty aluminum pie tray on a flat surface. Next, hang a strong neodymium magnet from a string attached to a stand. So it is suspended inside the tray without touching it. Now spin the magnet. The aluminum tray begins to move and starts spinning. Whichever direction you spin the magnet, the tray tends to follow that motion. Here's what's actually happening. As the magnet spins, its magnetic field changes relative to the aluminum tray. This changing magnetic field induces small circulating electric currents inside the metal. These are called eddy currents. According to Lenz's law, these induced currents create their own magnetic field that opposes the change that produced them. This opposition creates an electromagnetic torque between the magnet and the aluminum tray. That interaction transfers motion through the induced fields, causing the tray to rotate or lag behind the spinning magnet. The magnet never touches the tray, yet motion is still transferred through invisible electromagnetic forces. In simple terms, Nature resists sudden changes in magnetic fields, so the aluminum pushes back against the spinning magnet, and that push creates motion. Everything we learn today comes down to two incredible ideas. Moving electricity creates magnetic fields, and changing magnetic fields can create electricity. That relationship is called electromagnetism, and it powers almost the entire modern world. Without electromagnetism, we wouldn't have electric lights, smartphones, speakers and headphones, electric motors, maglev trains, computers, and the internet. Even huge power stations work because magnets and electricity keep creating each other in a continuous cycle. Basically, modern civilization runs on electromagnetism. So today, we didn't just learn about magnets and electricity, we uncovered one of the fundamental forces that shapes our universe. An invisible force, powerful enough to light cities, power machines, and connect billions of people across the planet. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe. And remember, some of the most powerful things in the universe are invisible, but once you understand them, you start seeing them everywhere. See you next time on a brand new episode of Learn with Mike. And remember to always stay curious.